this reading because it just felt depressing, but here we are. So, King of Wands at the bottom of the deck here. It's like the last seconds of the Pisces new moon. Judgment. A judgment call. I'm getting like split second decision. Like something's coming up where it's gonna have to be like quick. It's gonna have to be like quick. There's like this divine deliverance, this divine, I wouldn't say justice, but like this divine moment, crowning is also what I'm hearing, where you're gonna have to make like a split second decision. It's already been decreed, and it's up to you, right? Like the final say is yours, right? That's kind of what I'm getting here with that. There's a Five of Cups that wanted to come out but didn't, which tells me that you're moving through some stuff. The Queen of Cups, as I say, you're moving through some stuff. This is going to require you to like really sit in a very emotional, mature space. Think container, think capacity. This is going to require you to have the capacity to hold a lot of emotion, and not necessarily in a bad way. This is that split second decision here. Duality, harmony, balance. There's a path here. There's a side here. Choosing sides, and not necessarily like amongst people, but it could be. King of Cups at the bottom of the deck there, T. Chariot. Four of Pentacles. Oh, Four of Pentacles could be significant. Holding on to control could be significant, because this is actually the Page of Pentacles. So a new opportunity here, right? To handle things differently. Being presented with a way to handle things differently. To do more, to expand, if you so choose. Yeah, Death. Transitory. Change. Also getting rebellion. Like a few days ago, we had a beautiful storm, a very, very beautiful storm. I'm captivated by it, by lightning. This has a point. And it was 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'm on my walk, right? The entire hour and a half I'm on my walk. Lightning storm. Like you could just like cracks of lightning in the sky. Blue, purple, and it was heavily like clouded, so it's kind of like beyond the veil, you know what I mean? Like there was like a layer, and I feel like there's a message there, and I haven't quite figured out what the lightning was telling me and who it was coming from, but I feel like that's kind of relevant here, and it feels like that's like this part of this judgment. Also, there's a lot of purple, like right in front of me. Actually, a lot of blue and purple. Judgment. Temperance. And this was at the bottom of the deck right when I saw Judgment. I just didn't say anything about it. And so it's going to require you to like be able to handle a lot. Multitudes. It's going to require you to contain multitudes. Queen of Cups. Shush. Okay, that was 2. Seven of Cups is Eight of Wands. That's that, like, there's so much emotion tied to this, so much uncertainty tied to this, and you're just gonna have to like strike through it. You know what I mean? You see how these arrows are like coming down, literally like lightning strikes, like just crackles and crackles through it, through the clouds. This the Fool. You know all of my readings, this entire like Mercury in Pisces transit, Sun in Pisces, like they've been very much mystical, right? Half the time I feel like I know what Spirit's asking, and like asking of you, but it translates in a very like, girl, what kind of way? You know what I mean? Two of Wands under the Two of Swords. Taking action. Making a plan on something that once felt like a stalemate. Something that once felt like impossible. Something that felt veiled, right? Like it was just beyond your reach. Again, like I cannot get the imagery of that, like the light, like you could see like the cracks of lightning through the clouds. I don't know, I feel like that's significant for someone. That was the bottom of the deck here. It's regarding a choice. Chariot. Ooh, Queen of Pentacles. Know that whatever it is, you're going to be successful. You're going to be able to balance it. 2, 2, 2. And I just did a video. It was just like a random like offshoot video where I saw 2, 2, 2 like on the timer. And now we have the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and the Two of Cups. The Two of Wands. Eight of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. Hello. Nine of Pentacles. Having to do with your ability to provide for yourself, your ability to sustain, to have abundance. And not just like prosperity, but like abundance. I just saw 808. Okay. What's this decision? What's this choice? As I was thinking of the Empress here with this Nine of Pentacles, right? Abundance. Then we have the Empress actually come out. The Empress and the Devil. Star at the bottom here. Let's get one more. Look what actually came out of the Five of Cups. I think you feel like this is going to be disappointing. I think you feel like this is going to disappoint you. Literally, as I say, I feel like this is going to disappoint you. It's not. It's not. As I say, it's not. Five of Cups to Ten of Cups. And obviously you can't just make that jump, but it's like there's so much that has happened in between. And what you are taking as a Devil moment and a Five of Cups moment is really your Empress and Ten of Cups moment. It's pure happiness. Redheads could be significant. You could be a redhead. You could be pregnant, having a baby, just expecting something in general. This is my visionary card. So something you've definitely envisioned, but kind of lost sight of. Kind of focus on the emotional landscape of the past. And also let's remember that this new moon in Pisces is wrapping up a story that began in March of 2023 when Saturn entered Pisces. So that's 3 years ago. 3 full years ago. So you were hanging on to stuff, honestly, that was before that, and that this transit, the last 3 years, have been for you to shed all of that. And that's why you come out with the judgment at first, because you've done it. It's been decreed. You have done it. You have done it. It's just up to you. I'm pretty sure the judgment, it's associated with Archangel Gabriel, and I'm pretty sure temperance is associated with Archangel Michael. I could have gotten that mixed up. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I do associate. Well, I know judgment is associated with Archangel Gabriel because it's messenger, right? But I do still, regardless, associate Archangel Michael with temperance because he's balanced, right? He comes in and he make it do what it do. Come hell or high water in order to bring you that tranquility, that peace, right? You got to go through the fires to get there, though. And you have. And now something's coming towards you. Something that before was very, very stagnant. Something that you felt like was not going to be manifest. Yeah, no, we're going to do these. Let's look at what they're shining at this time. Cobra. You're entering your student era. There's something here for you to learn. And not like a test. It's like, you know, I just started hearing, don't take this literally, but like, how to love Lil Wayne. Had a lot of crooks try to steal your heart. Never really had love. Couldn't figure out how to love, right? And how to love coming up. I mean, it could be, you know, someone coming in to teach you. Teach me how to love. Show me the way to surrender my heart. This was not where this was going. Dolphin. This is unique power. I'm going to read this one because it's so beautiful. Innately intelligent healer light blessings. The gifts of the dolphin are beyond what our human minds can grasp. Dolphin personalities are often drawn to healing arts. They are sensitive to the subtle and enjoy working on the level of spirit. It's easy for dolphin types to underestimate the impact they make in the world. These creatures play such an important role in the wheel of karma that coming in contact with the dolphin type will change the entire course of your day and thus your life. This card can indicate a profound blessing is on its way. And I see that. I see that. Let's get one more. Earthworm. So for whatever this is that's coming up, it's okay to here, like, okay, so I feel like here with the Empress and the Devil and the Five of Cups, right, getting kind of lost and trapped in all of this. And then also like with teach me how to love. I feel like loving is a huge because why am I hearing love is a losing game? That could be something that you think love is not a losing game, and it's okay for you to like drop that, and it's okay for you to kind of be like a newcomer, right? And a little earthworm in 1212 and understanding like in this new age, this new time, not being like your throne of power here is the newness of this, is being a student of this. And it's almost like that that freshness, that newness, right? Think full energy. That here is one of your healing powers. Is a part of your light and the way that you love, like tackling it in a very novel sort of way. I'm really surprised that the Page of Cups didn't come out. I want to see what's being activated for you really quickly. Being activated for the collective with this Pisces New Moon. Didn't I say Phoenix? Because of literally Phoenix. New phase, rekindle, renew, transform, growth, change mind. Also, hand of cards. Take a chance, risk. Being strategic options, not showing hand gambling. I think this is more so like before you weren't doing that. And this is what has been like phoenixing out of you. And now you're taking a chance, right? That's why you were so blocked. That's why we had the Two of Swords, the Two of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. Something rocked your confidence, and now it's time for you to get that confidence back. Love call. Someone declares their love. Moving on to calmer waters. We've got wedding rings and heartbroken. So for the last 3 years, you've been in this Phoenix period, needing to burn and burn and burn and burn and burn and burn. And now you're being asked to take a chance. You're being asked to let all of that go. You still think that you're jumping from a 5 of Cups to a 10 of Cups, and you're not. You're not, because you're not seeing the work that you've done the last 3 years. That has been, right, the midpoint. And then in the middle, we even have these 7 of... I didn't even know this was behind this. The 7 of Cups, the 7 of Pentacles behind the 7 of Cups. You literally, as I was about to say, you have been doing the work, right? Like this was the midpoint of you kind of getting trapped, right? And all the possibilities and all the options in front of you, all the paths in front of you, right? But you don't realize that you've stopped, you've evaluated, you've looked at this from all sides, like as in like you looked at yourself, looked at the progression that you needed. Phoenix. For that drop. Grim Reaper, the snake. So no second chances, like over and done. Snake energy, competition, enemy, malicious. Look over your shoulder, the other woman. I want... Ooh, we have twin flames at the bottom of the deck here. I want one more for the snake. And then we'll confirm the rest. Jeez. So many cards coming out. Golden Mirror, and what was this? Healthy choices. So over this snake energy, over this malicious energy, over this self-absorbed narcissistic energy, you're making healthier choices. Healthier choices are being made, right? That's why this is being allowed to rekindle. 10 cards. Taking a chance after not feeling like you're enough, kind of hiding. And we had mask at the bottom there, but I didn't say anything about it. Love call. talking cassette. So outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head, interested in conversing more. I think this is whoever's coming in with this love call. They're interested in conversing more. They're going over the past, right? Going over their outdated thinking. And if you guys are good in marriage, you both would be making healthier choices. And that's why this would be allowed to come in at this time. Dope. Receiving what you need, progression, arriving. Date. Meeting someone new, getting back out there. Wedding rings. Shit. The chaser. So this person could have ran from this, right? It could have been that you guys were planning marriage, to be honest, right? Because heartbroken's right after this. So it could have been that before this was a thing, right? And they ran. And now they're coming back. Literally, as I say, they ran. Acts, breakup, separation, stop a pattern, silent treatment, abandonment, heartbroken. Dragonfly, be lighthearted, finding out things coming to light, adapt, change, heal. So there's a reminder to let this go, right? To let go of the past, to understand that things happened literally like for a reason. That's why, you know, like you got date to come out. That's why twin flames at the bottom of the deck there. I'm not saying that you are or aren't. But it's like, that's not the focus, right? There's the potential here for marriage for one person or another, but it's just like whatever is coming, be lighthearted. Do not be so closed off from love, so trapped in the mind, so blind to what is in front of you. As I say, from this person or another, keys on a ring, many options. I mean, that's what's like being activated for you. It's understanding you have this unique light, and this person, whoever this person is, would also have unique light. And that's what they're coming in to show you. They're coming in to show you that it's okay to receive. It's okay to move on from this and this. I just want to get some moon cards in closing, and then I want to get an archetype. Blue moon, believe in the impossible. Have faith in your dreams. Your dreams need a practical plan. Let's see, what do you think? Oh, that's way too many. But they all fell out. Full moon in Pisces, balance practicality and spirituality. So like not completely having your head in the clouds. Remember the spiritual work that you've done. I just got 1221. But also be rooted in the earth, but also just have faith in spirit. Have faith in your plan, your trajectory. As I say, have faith in your plan, in your highest and truest good, right? Luck is on your side, is what this card says. New moon in Sagittarius, your commitment is being tested, and a time for healing. Don't let your pride get in the way. Let's get one more overall. You're close to achieving your goal, and it looks like your goal is love here. Deep love, healing, light. Whether you really want to acknowledge that or not, it's being a student of life and of love. What's this plan for the collective? What goals are they trying to achieve? This Five of Swords, making amends and conquering self-doubt, embracing change. Maybe you're someone who's like rigid or can be very, very rigid and like fixed sign energy, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, King of Pentacles reversed. Let's run it the other way, hold on. The Hermit. So it's like you've got a dream of being some sort of like Temperance. You've got a dream of being some sort of like leader, of sitting in your own power, to be honest, because the King of Pentacles upright, is very self-assured, is very rooted in its self-worth. That's stable, that's security, that's a, you know, a king that can get you to that Ten of Pentacles, that, you know, that ultimate prepare for change. So like it's like a, they're not telling me anything specific, but it's like change is written all over this. High Priestess reversed. That's what's needed, conquering this self-doubt, is getting over that High Priestess reverse energy, being kept in the dark on everything. And I think that's like in regards to love, this like love situation. Whatever it is, whatever happened, whatever went down that you weren't aware of, understand that you weren't meant to be aware of it. That's why you're coming out again as the student. You're meant here to learn just as much. That's also why Temperance and the Hermit is coming out. Enlightenment. Perfecting balance. Doing things differently. So you got the Knight of Swords right over the High Priestess reversed. That's like locked in, you know what I mean? Like, again, think shooting arrow, like aiming high and true. Truest and best, if you will. That Knight of Swords is very much like they lock in on something and they just run for it. And I'm not saying you need to be rash or anything like that, but it's just like kind of, there's way too many. Kind of like bulldozing through this High Priestess reverse energy. Accept that you don't know. Accept that you're not gonna know, and let that be okay. I think whatever your dreams are, there's something that you're very passionate about. And I think you just need to allow yourself to be passionate. I think in this time, this is going to be crazy. I think one of your dreams is kind of to be a little wild, because there's something coming out here that's like specifically telling me anything. I think you're so used to this Eight of Pentacles upright energy, to needing to master things, to work super hard and like detailed, right? And really, you know, craft something. And I think you just kind of need to go for it. You just need to go for it. You need to trust. You need to not need to see the end. And you need to not doubt yourself. And not be so worried about material things and your ability to bring that and make that manifest. Your path is just like the open road. See this like here, like it's just the open road. Life is a highway. I wanna ride it all night long. That's yeah. Okay, one more overall, and then we'll get you an archetype. Five of Pentacles reverse, out of the woods, brighter days, positive change, positive change. That was the Five of Pentacles. We had the Five of Swords come out, and then in the previous day, we had the Five of Cups come out. 222 is significant, 555 is significant, 1212 is also significant, and 1221. Oh, and 777, because we had the Seven of Cups, we had the Seven of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups came out in this one again. So let's get you an archetype to breathe into. The Destroyer, the Nectar, the Storm, the Savage, the Unexpected, the Rejected, the Destroyer, the final of the three archetypes in the trio of existence, has necessary yet painful work to do in the world. Culturally, we have an aversion to endings, and we hang on to permanence as a signifier of success. Yet the Destroyer pulls the rug out from underneath relationships, jobs, homes, and all forms of security. It's the part of us that wants things to end. Let die what needs to die. Let bleed what needs to bleed. Let go what needs to go. The Destroyer does not let us linger in its painful orientation is to uncover our true purpose. The Destroyer does not let us linger in long comforts, as it knows not much happens in that realm. With its piercing eyes, it seeks out stagnancy from a distance, and the rest becomes history. In the old myths, this is the moment where heads begin to roll, the grounds open up, and the castles crumble. Hold on for the ride. The Destroyer has arrived. Swift and precise blows that redirect our life. To bring you to the nectar, the elixir, the healing medicine, right? You know what I just heard? Sweetest Pie, Megan Thee Stallion, Dua Lipa. Yeah, that's what you're going for. The sweetest pie, and you are the sweetest pie. Because the Storm is like the tarot card. It's meaningful obliteration and annihilation in order to open things up, open you up, right? Bring in the new. The nectar, when in light, glowing, relaxed, subtle illumination. When in dark, fixation on fixing, aggressive approach to healing. Allow yourself to be taught, to be shown the way. Make peace with what has been destroyed, because it was destroyed for a reason. How it was destroyed was for a reason. It cleared a path for you, and now you have a choice on whether or not you're going to go after that path. We didn't tap into connecting energy. Obviously, this was kind of regarding love in a way. Yeah, we didn't tap into, be sure not to be too judgmental, too self-critical. Because if you're self-critical, that means you just automatically are judgmental and critical of other people, and then people can pick up on the energy. And that could have been something that might have been a deterrent in the past, right? Kind of stopping you, blocking your own blessings. And that's not the healing elixir that you need. That's not subtle illumination. That's hyperfixation again, right? Rumination. Let's get one of these just from the angels to close up. Happy, happy. Because I'm happy. See how they're kind of sitting on a golden egg and then like has the star? Blissed out. Not a care in the world. You got this. I love you. Yeah. Let's say have a good day, but it's 12:30 in the morning, so.